Belgrade, Yugoslavia, 1970. The English is a more patient opening where white plays c4 to control the d5 square without committing a central pawn. g6 prepares to fianchetto the dark squared bishop on g7, where it will attack the center from the long diagonal. Knight c3 develops the knight and controls the d5 and e4 squares. c5 takes space in the center, controls the d4 square and prepares to develop the knight behind the c-pawn. This prepares the bishop for development. Bishop g7 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. Bishop g2 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. Knight c6 develops the knight toward the center and controls the e5 and d4 squares. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, controls the d4 and e5 squares and prepares castling. e6 controls the d5 square and prepares to develop the g8 knight to e7. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. The opening development is progressing well, applying pressure to white's pawn chain. One of the best moves. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. The rook joins the board early, building a strong opening for white. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This attacks black's pawn chain. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. Out comes the rook and into the battle. This threatens to tactically win a knight. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. Now white can't stop black from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. This permits the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. This threatens to eventually win material. This prevents the opponent from being able to win material through a tactic. This stops the opponent from being able to eventually win material. Now white can't stop black from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. White's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This wins material. This offers an equal trade of pieces. Knight d5 is a miss. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This is the strongest option. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. Now white can't stop black from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. This overlooks an opportunity to centralize a knight, so it controls more squares. That pawn capture will win material after all trades are complete. Takes back. Recaptures. Takes back. Recaptures. This blocks an attack on a pawn. This is the only move that works. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. The piece finds a new active square. The bishop finds a new active square. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This wins time by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This blocks the attack on a rook that could have been captured. This wins material. Recaptures. That's fine. This kicks a queen. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This attacks a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. This move puts the queen on a safer square. Very precise. A very strong play. This is a fair move. This allows the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a queen. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This moves the queen to safety. This overlooks an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a queen. Right on target. This is not the right idea. This overlooks a better way to move a queen to safety. This is the strongest option. Very precise. A solid choice. The game was close to balanced, but now white is worse. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This overlooks a better way to offer an equal trade of pieces. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it. This permits the opponent to use a rook to counter a passed pawn. This puts the rook behind the other player's passed pawn. This is the only move that works. This defends the attacked pawn. This is the only good move. This blocks the check from an opposing rook. This is the only move that works. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. Right on target. Pushing a passed pawn. Now black can't stop white from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. This is the only good move. This is the way to win a pawn. Recaptures. White's bishop has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This evades the check from the bishop. This captures a rook and eliminates a threat. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This is the strongest option. This moves the knight to safety. Very precise. Right on target. One of the best moves. This is the strongest option. This misses an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. This is the only move that works. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. Very precise. A very strong play. Now white can't stop black from winning a bishop if they make the right moves. This is an equal trade. Takes back. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. Right on target. A solid choice. This is the strongest option. One of the best moves. This wins a bishop. Very precise. That was a free bishop. This steps away from the checking knight. This move puts the knight on a safer square. Right on target. This moves the knight to safety. A very strong play. This takes an outpost, a square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. Tigran Petrosian resigned at this position.